How's it going, everyone? This is the very first Ondo update on the channel, but I have been talking about it in my Discord and in the Twitter. I made a post the other day about this bullish news. Ondo and Trump's World Liberty Financial will work together to tokenize real-world assets. So it's sort of the chosen one in the RWA sector. We know that BlackRock is also working with them. I know that at the upcoming, I think it's the SUI Summit, I think Ondo is also going to be there, so I'm not sure if they're officially partnered, but I have seen them linked beforehand as well. So what I'm seeing on the Ondo chart right now, let's look at some future bullish targets. So we can see at the very first hurdle, $2, it did actually fail. So in the future, I can see it pumping from here into $2 to $3 in the upcoming pump. This would be a further move of around 70, 80, 115%. This wouldn't be the final target. There are targets much higher, but you can see on the break of this resistance, it actually just went to the first target and sort of topped out. So once you actually break that blue line, you should actually technically head into the next blue line, but this could be where it struggles. I'm going to do this again and check what the 1272 is for this next resistance, for this next Fibonacci. And that's actually calling for in between. Yes, it's looking at that 1618, sort of what I was saying. So when you do break $2, the target is actually $2.88 or $3, as this is also calling for the new set of fibs. But you can see currently at the moment, $1.60, $1.55, $1.60 is where it's seen this capitulation event come from. So that is a level that must be reclaimed. We can see that even $1.48 has been giving it a hard time. So I'm actually going to create a box between these two levels, and I'm going to develop this even further with using my Fibonacci's. It's actually showing me that I can drag this down to around 145. In fact, down to 140, but this is just where the box is starting to get a bit too crazy. So I'm going to leave it at around there between $1.45 and $1.60 and get rid of this right now. I'll get rid of the smaller one. And then I'll start drawing up some supports, but we can see $1.20, $1.30. We can see it's hugging there currently. It's also another key level of support right over here between 125 and 130. I'll make this nice and green. The direct next level of support underneath would be 118 to the 200 EMA. So this is what's propping Ondo up. In fact, this is what's stopping the rollover, unfortunately. So why am I saying unfortunately? Because we could actually rally all the way up into here, turn it into support, which is actually what we want it to see. We want to see Ondo breaking this. We want Ondo to move back up into $2. Remember, on the break of $2, we will see $3, $2.88 to $3.20. Exciting times up ahead. That is more than enough. That's a double from here. You know, the stock market isn't doing that anytime soon for you. So the problem is, what I find at the moment, if we actually head over to the Bitcoin chart, is that, again, it's calling for the bounce. I'm expecting the bounce. I am saying Ondo should actually continue higher. I'm just trying to think a few steps ahead. So let me try and find the chart. So here it is, the Bitcoin chart. I'm placing my fibs. It's showing me key levels of resistances up ahead. And although we have the breakout, the retest, and now attempting the reclaim of the EMAs, this would actually solidify my stance that a bullish move is coming. Just that it could be short-lived and eventually lower high. I don't want that, but I'm just saying it can be. I'm warning you, I'm not just going to be blindly bullish. I really do understand that between 102, 105, and 107, Bitcoin could top out. Not the bull market top, guys. Just a lower high and then roll over again. Now, what would that mean for Ondo? So if Bitcoin was to actually pump up into that area, then I really do believe Ondo will flip this into support and get up into my next targeted resistance between $1.80 and $2.20 level of resistance. Very important going forward, guys. Yes, it might be very easy to find this breaking through. Ondo pumping here, another 17, 20, 25%. So a nice move in the immediate short term. Maybe that happens over the following week, but then a move back down into support. It must hold. And then we should see continuation into $182. But as you can see, there's a lot of resistance here. And this is where, as it is lower than the top, it could lower high over here and roll over. I would then need to see this key area flipped into support to push through. Once this is previous resistance, now support, $2 actually acting as a bottom. More than likely going to start seeing $3, $4, and $5. So you can see over here. So yeah, exciting times up ahead, as long as we see Bitcoin breaking 102, 105, and 107K. That is where I would see Ondo actually turning $2 into support, and we should see those higher price targets mentioned earlier in the video. Thank you so much for tuning in today into the first Ondo update on the channel. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. We're 800 subscribers away from 10,000 subscribers, and I'm pretty sure most of you today will be new around here. So turn on that notification bell, just keep up to date with the channel, follow me over on Twitter, you can see it in the bottom left, and if you're ever interested in further content, check out the links in the description. Cheers everyone.